Good morning everybody and welcome to day 9 of Vlogtober. Today is Monday the 9th of October. It's quite late on in the morning. We haven't really done much this morning. We've been out for a walk. Well, I've been out for a walk. Tim hasn't. I've just wrapped up some parcels, so we are going to the post office. And I've got a couple of other chores that I'm going to do. Over the weekend, I made a start on my Persian tiles. I'll show you that later when I come back. And I finished, well, no, I didn't finish off. I nearly finished off crocheting my Not So Scary Mal creature for today. I'll show you that later too. I had a bit of an accident over the weekend. I cut my hand on a can. I mean, it's getting better. I did it on, I think it was Friday night I did it, and it is getting better, but yeah, it's right where well, no, I won't show it to you, you don't want to see it. It's right where my finger bends here on the other hand. Yeah, it's quite sore, but hey, it'll heal. So I just wanted to come on and say good morning, and I shall be back later. So one of the jobs that we need to do today is to take all this dinner service to the charity shop. We very rarely use this, and I am having a real good sort out at the moment. So this is going to the charity shop, as is this light up thing, Christmas tree thing. And I've got to go to the post office, a couple of parcels. I want to take my dead batteries to the dead battery place at, is it Aldi we go to?
I think so, yeah.
This is for the charity shop. Some change, and let me show you. Tim is making, let me see if I can stand on this chair without falling. Hold on a second. He's making his second dresser, but this one is a DIY. So what he's hoping to do is cut it all on the laser as a kit, and then put a YouTube video up so everybody can order one and make it themselves. What do you think? It's coming on a treat. That's the drawer front. In the ones that is cut out, the drawers actually come out. In mine, which is round here, hold on a minute.
They don't?
My drawer fronts are just...
dummies.
Yeah, dummies. They don't come out. Anyway, I don't mind because this is what he made for me and I love it. So we've just come out and we're on our way to Aldi first. And look how misty it is. We had a beautiful day yesterday. Sorry if the camera's a bit wobbly. We had a beautiful day yesterday. It was absolutely gorgeous. The sun shone, I got all my washing dry, and then look at it today. So you've seen this view many, many times. That down there is shore. We live at the top of the hill and that down there is shore, and as you can see, it's that misty we can't even see the town. But it's not cold. 19 degrees today. So we've just got back from the supermarket and look what I've got. These are Cadbury's pumpkin patch cakes. Do they not look delicious? This is a little treat for me this week, Tim says. He bought me them. And look at these caramel buttons, golden caramel chocolate. So that's this week's sweet treat for Monday. We need to get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, I'm only joking. Look at those, oh, don't they look nice? Are you going to have one of these, love?
Oh no, can't have any of them.
Tim is on a very, very serious health kick. So it's just me that's having the treats. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm back. It is now about 3:30. I've just done some more chores. I've swept all the leaves again at the front of the house. I must do this 30 times at this time of year. I'm always sweeping up leaves. But if I didn't, they'd just be all in the house. Yesterday I managed to cut the grass. It was wet through, but I still managed to cut it. Doesn't look the best, but it looks better than what it did. Whew, I'm having a bit of a hot sweat. Right, I wanted to come and talk to you about my make-along for today. I don't know if any of you remember that last week I posted up my first little make-along. I'm joining in a little, well, it's like a collaboration with other... Well, no, I'm not joining in. Well, yeah, I am. Of course I am joining in. Anyway, I'm waffling, so I'm just going to get right into it. It is #NotSoScaryHalloween. And the reason I found out about this was because I follow a fellow crocheter, Lee, and she's Lee Mac Crochet, and she is making every Monday an amigurumi thing, if you like, because we never know what she's going to make until she's made it. So it could be a toy, it can be, well, it can be anything, absolutely anything. And it doesn't have to be scary, it can be a decoration. Because not everybody's into scary stuff, are they? I'm certainly not. It can be a decoration, it can be an ornament, it can be a toy, it can be anything you want. So this week's, I have made this week's, and it is, and I felt like I was a bit of a copycat, but I thought, I can't help it, I've got to have it. It is the one that Lee made last week, and it is Pumpkin Girl. Oh, I love her. I haven't got a name for her. All I know is that she's called Pumpkin Girl. Isn't she adorable? Right, the best thing I love about this, let me turn it round and show you, is her hat. Oh, is that not just adorable for a hat for a baby doll? Oh, I love it. It's got two orange and white polka dot buttons to help it keep fastened at the back. She has got a pair of green and brown tights on. And as you can see, a beautiful bright orange Halloween dress with some little picot trim around the edge. Isn't she lovely? So Lee made this last week, and as soon as she held it up, I thought, oh, I've got to make that. She also made, I think it was a witch. Yes, it was a witch. Well, I'm only making one a week because I've got other things that I want to do as well. I've got that much on the go, but I'm loving it. Yeah, so this is this week's Not So Scary Halloween toy. You won't be surprised when I tell you I used for her body and tights and head. This was the colours I've used, and it is Sheepy's Soft Fun. But then I used something different for a hat and a dress. I've never used this before. I didn't even know it existed. So this is new to me. I don't know if it's new out. And it's Sheepy's Soft Fun, and it's Soft Fun denim. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it's very, very subtle, but you can just see how it's slightly variegated, the colour. Can you see how it goes sort of light here and then back dark again and light and dark? So yeah, I've never ever used that before. So I was quite pleased with that. You can see it on the hat too, can't you? Yeah, I was quite pleased with that. In fact, I'm quite pleased with it all around. So she's going to go with my other Halloween decorations. I'm getting quite a few now. I don't know where she's going to go. I think on my shelves. Excuse the state of my hair because I've been sweeping and, oh, it just gets all in my face and I have to put it up. So, let me tell you. So, I have used a 2.5mm hook and Sheepy's yarn. And it's a free pattern. And it is off amigurumi.today. So if you go over to their website, you can get that free. I think you either have to, I don't know if you have to subscribe or sign up to a newsletter or something like that. But then you create yourself an account, and there is so many different, really, really nice, different free patterns on there. So go over and have a look. I will leave the link to that down below. I'll also leave the link to Lee's YouTube channel, and then you can go over to Lee and find all the other links to the other 3 ladies that she's doing the collaboration with. It's just easier that way for me because I'd have to go and find them, and it's hard work to try and find them if you don't know who they are. Anyway, so yeah, that is that done. And then I actually didn't do that much crafting over the weekend. Well, certainly not Saturday. I did a bit more on the Sunday, but after I cut my finger on the Saturday, I mean, it's not horrendous, and I'm not going to put it too near the camera. It's not horrendous, but that's a flap, and it was really, really sore. It's getting better now. It's actually stuck down now, but to bend my finger, oh, it were killing me. So yeah, I didn't really get much crafting done on Saturday, but on Sunday we had a nice stroll around. We went for a walk, and we had a nice Sunday roast. And then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to sit down, I'm going to start my Persian tile and see how far I get. And let me show you. Oh, I am loving this. I love the colour. It's not finished. This is about as far as I got yesterday. I couldn't get any further. But isn't that colour beautiful? Oh, I love it. Now, I made a big boo-boo. So, this colour, let me show you here. So this, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on the 5th round, if you can see it. Now, I got out for round 5, because I'm trying to go off a picture, buttermilk. But when I got it out, I thought, I said to Tim, this looks a little bit bright, this buttermilk. I said, I think it's stone. And I just happened to have a stone upstairs. So I went upstairs and got my stone and replaced the buttermilk with the stone. And I shouldn't have done that because I've had a look and it was buttermilk. But this is just a trial. I want to make sure that I've got the colours spot on how I want it, because I'm not making this yet. This is going to be my New Year project. Well, after Christmas, probably between Christmas and New Year, I'm going to start this. Excuse me, I don't want to start it yet because I don't want too many blankets on the go, and I've already got my Knoll 9 patch that I really would like to do more on. I'm not saying I'm going to get it finished for Christmas, but before I start any more, I want to do my Knoll 9 patch or see if I can get most of it done. But isn't it beautiful? And all these colours are all from a picture that I saw on Janie Crow's Instagram page. And I'm sure she wouldn't mind me using the same colours. Well, she mustn't do, because that's what they're there for, isn't it? But I think this 5th row of stone makes it all wrong. So I'm going to carry on. I am going to carry on. And a bit later on in the pattern, in fact, not so much now. 1, 2, I think there's another 3 rounds before I actually have to put stone stroke buttermilk back in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I know it'll all be a bit of a mishmash, but I don't mind because it's a trial. I'm going to finish it off with buttermilk because I think that's what it is in the colourway. I have got a picture. I took a screenshot of the pictures that Janie Crow used, and I will put them up here. If anybody is good and can tell me what all these colours are, I would be eternally grateful. I think I've got quite a few of them down to a T, but there's a couple that I'm not really sure whether I've got the right ones. But that is as far as I've got with my Persian tile. Oh, it's such a wonderful, wonderful pattern. Now, the colours I've got are claret, vintage peach, gold, lapis, Cornish blue. That is one that I'm not 100% sure on. And then I put buttermilk stroke stone, and I've crossed buttermilk out and kept stone in, but I think that's, yeah, I think that's wrong. And then raspberry. There's 7, I think there's 7. I've got the pattern here, let me have a look. I think there's 7 colours altogether, I'm not sure. 2, 4, 6, there's 7 different colours. So I am going to put the picture here of the screenshot that I've took. And if anybody can help me and tell me what all these colours are, they are all Stylecraft Special DK. I will be eternally grateful. Right, with that said, I am going to go now because I think tomorrow, we're not 100% sure what the weather's like, but we've decided we don't care. We're still going to go out. As it's my birthday this week, well, it's right at the end of the week. That's why Tim has started buying me little treats. He keeps asking me what I want for my birthday. Now, I was going to have a new iPad, and I don't need a new iPad. There's not anything wrong with my old one. And I'm really struggling what to have as a birthday gift. And he's really keen to get me something that, you know, I can either use for my crafting or I don't cook, so I'm not into having any fancy gadgets. He bought me once the KitchenAid for my wedding anniversary. Thank you, love. Oh no, I was glad to get it, don't get me wrong, but because I'm not keen on the kitchen, it's like... Anyway, I'm waffling, so I'm going. So yeah, if anybody can help me, I will be eternally grateful. Oh, that's what I was telling you. So tomorrow, I think we're going to go to the seaside. I don't know where we're going to go. Probably the nearest one to us is Blackpool. I do not want to go to Blackpool. So, we could go to, is it Fleetwood? No, St Anne's. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he says we were going. But we are going to have a ride out tomorrow and hopefully have a walk on the beach if the rain isn't pouring down sideways. If it is, we'll just have to walk on the promenade at the front. I just feel like I need to get out the house and get some fresh air. And I have been craving the seaside this year and unfortunately not been able to get out. So, anyway, I'm going. Let me just have a sip. By the way, I hope you all had a really nice weekend. We did. We had a very relaxed weekend. Watched a couple of silly movies. Did some walking. Relaxed. Had a beautiful roast dinner. Oh, it was absolutely divine, our dinner yesterday. So yeah, anyway, I shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.